It's like a surprise. Each box is a surprise. So at one point I had a big closet put into the studio. Doing it for them. And these are all in the studio. So there was like so many boxes. It was, like a double wide closet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing was just it was all full from top to bottom. So there could be lots of stuff in here.
You got lurking in the closet.
In the closet. Okay. Looks like a Christina Aguilera bootleg. 'Cause you're beautiful. I was ordering from Satellite Records in New York. Huh, okay. It's a remix service. Mix Factor. Madonna with American Life. Missy Elliott bootleg. Work. Moby Southside White Label remix. Interesting. Oh, this hasn't even been played.
Opie remix on that?
Yeah. Whoa.
It's clean.
Not even played. Because, I never kept them where I couldn't access the records. So, if they're like that, then they're never played. Wow. But, but at this period of time, I was getting so much stuff. And I was like a factory. I was just going through and processing records all the time. Listening, BPMing, picking stuff out. And there was a lot of stuff I just didn't necessarily get around to either playing or totally going through.
Well, I imagine, too, that you must have had to spend time checking a lot of the records out, even if you weren't going to play them, because you had to give feedback to the pools and to Billboard and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're just not going to just give you records for no reason.
That was part of it, yeah. I mean, they weren't super strict on feedback, but, the ones that I really cared about, I would definitely, This is an awesome label, too, Audio Therapy. This is mid-2000s. It's on here. This is Tech House. Oh, DJ Dan and Dano. So all this stuff, that blank, this is all that balanced program. Chilson Ceballos, great progressive tribal, all the stereo stuff. I think it's their label. Progressive, tribal, very percussive stuff. Like Spain, from Spain. Female vocal right there. And a lot of them you do have labels. Dub Pistols, wow. Always been a fan of them. No Patience. Paco and Frederick, wow. I must have really liked this record. I kind of went sticker crazy, but anything you could do when you're staring at a bunch of blank vinyls covers to help you differentiate it in the set, when you're playing out live. Anything you could do, it always helped.
Well, back then when you were putting together your sets, was it a combination of putting together a set and on the fly just feeling it out and
definitely a lot. I mean, I was definitely a very preparation oriented DJ. Where I knew my music, I organized it, everything was sort of by key or grouped into mini sets of all these go perfect together. But when you're in a live situation, you have to have that feedback.
Well, all that work you do makes it actually much easier and better for you to improvise, right? It's
totally.
Being a musician, if you're not much of a musician, it's really hard to improvise.
Totally,
if you know all your shit, then you can do whatever you want.
It's all about being prepared, right? What do they say? Fortune favors the prepared. Mm-hmm. This is a sick record, Sonic Empire. Wow. Limbo, great UK label. Fluke the Artist? Hang Tough? Next. What's the one sheet say? Okay. There's my info.
And there's one of your feedback sheets, right?
Yeah, it's a one sheet and a feedback sheet.
Yeah.
Chris Brain, Yoshitoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Hole. Are you out there? There's so much of this promo stuff and a lot of it, I either never played it or played it once or twice,
Well, yeah, because so much was coming in, right?
It's so much.
Play it all.
At a certain point, I started cutting out. Oh, because they put it on the white sleeve, which I hate. So I cut it out, replaced it.
And they sticker the sleeve, yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah. So because I hate the paper sleeves,
Yeah.
so I took it out and put that and taped it, and there's a one sheet in there with info. Beru's always liked his records on Shinichi. That was an offshoot of Deep Dish, I think. Ooh, the Slacker. Amazing producer, Shem McCauley, British guy. He passed away several years ago, but his stuff is sick. Amazing.
What kind of school? What kind of school? Like what?
Progressive house, like
yeah.
trance. Not Tiesto trance, but it's very funky. The bass lines were just ridiculous. A lot of live style bass lines. Baroque, another fantastic label. They've been around forever. Well, if you happen to tap into the people that are really into those UK, European imports that never made it over here, or there was only a few copies, you might have a gold.
They'll really be into this.
Yeah. IO Rapture. Is this the original? I don't know. You know that song?
I don't know.
IO? Rapture. I'd have to play it. Here Comes the Rain Again. Must be Eurythmics. Ascension. So it's getting into deep house region, diffusion. This old house. Huh. Oh, Angel Moray's Deep House. Police, Voices in My Head, the remixes. Yoshitoshi, Stereo again, that's Chesson Ceballos' label. DJ Rap, Good to Be Alive. Oh, that was a good track. I like that.
Yeah, she was really big for a minute.
Yeah. Aqua Boogie. They kind of did more.
Aqua Boogie's, I think that's a label from my hometown. Chula Vista, if I'm not mistaken.
It's California for sure. They did a lot of
from Chula Vista, which is
they did a lot of
specific.
they did a lot of kind of Latino hard house. They called it Donkey House because the beat was donkey, 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 donkey.
Okay.
But then later they started doing a lot of disco house stuff too.
Interesting.
With a lot of samples.
I grew up that's right on the border, so it makes total sense.
Yeah, this is more kind of deep house, tech house. Terry Francis, great. Oh! Okay, I love this label. Toko, I've got some slip mats with this logo on it, or a variation of that logo. Just a really great label. Kind of deep house, a little bit proggy, but more on the melodic side of things. But I always treasured their stuff. Oh, this is great track. Scumfrog versus Bowie. This label, Sumsonic. I think it's Paul Rogers. Paul Rogers. Everything on this label is amazing, and some are absolutely standouts, but this was one of my favorite, more on the deeper, but still upbeat side of progressive. Just really groovy shit. Huge fan of Sumsonic. Advance was great. Weekend World is a good record too. Yeah, this is 2001. So some records you'll see that quite a bit. You'll see the month and the year.
Okay, cool.
That's when I got it.
Yeah.
Or when I bought it. Okay, this was another awesome record. Niche. James Niche out of England. just again that really groovy, melodic but still sexy progressive house on the deeper side, but still upbeat. I loved his stuff. I got to get in touch with him because I want to find out if he ever digitized any of his stuff, so I can have copies to listen to. Cool. Yeah, so these ones with the closet, or it might say studio, it's kind of a grab bag. It was just various organization, and it was never specifically all the way organized. There's another niche. There's a distance on niche. Innocence. Wow. There's an ambient mix on here. Okay, here. This is Breeder. Sasha and Diggin, we championed them. They played them at Twilo a lot. But Tyrantanic, Slackers mix. Unbelievable track. Unbelievable record. Hope. There's more FSOL. Rockers and Bones. There's Sumsonic again. Yep. Awesome label. Spirit Chaser. Love their stuff. There's more niche. I love niche. It's like progressive deep house, kind of like right on that edge. Inkfish. I loved all of his material. 420, that was an awesome label too. There's some more niche stuff. Gosh, I gotta find this stuff again. Spirit Chaser on niche. Blue. Oh, this is a Who's Tunes test pressing.
Nice.
Yeah. 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 But I've got a lot of Who's stuff just because, I mean, if you're into that music, they were...
Who's... How do you say that? Huge, right? You say it like sound, like it looks? I would never know.
Who's...